I went from a skinny fat brown monkey to a more jacked and bigger version of myself. So in this video, I'm going to show you that one simple trick that helped me explode my gains faster than ever before, helps me break plateaus, and I'm also going to show you how you can incorporate it into your own training routine so that you can also break your plateaus, get bigger, and get stronger than ever before, faster than ever before. So how I trained before this simple trick? Well, majority of my training was revolved around like the fitness content that was going around then. So it was basically Jeff Nippard and a bunch of other guys like him, like Jeremy Reither, and they were all telling me to do high volume or doing a lot of sets. So like you gotta hit your 10 to 20 weekly sets per week if you want to see visible muscle growth. You gotta do 4 sets by 12, 3 by 12, 3 by 10, 3 by 8 if you want to see muscle growth. And quite frankly, it didn't help me because I plateaued for a good 2, 3 years. And so which led to me doing high volume. It also led to mild discomfort because I had to get all the sets done. So instinctively, I had to do every set to like mild discomfort to the point where like it didn't hurt too much, but I got like a pump and I was still like it was kind of hurting, or like I got sore after the workout. And then again, coupled with like the 90-second rest, it just made it kind like a lot worse because I wasn't giving my body enough time to recover. Imagine this: I'm doing an exercise like bicep curls. It's like 4 sets of 12. I gotta get all 12 reps, which is not gonna happen because I'm resting 90 seconds, but I'm also training to mild discomfort. So I get like 20 pounds. So I get the first rep or first set, 12 reps. Second one, I don't know, 10 reps. Third set, 7 reps. Fourth set, 5, 4, maybe 3 reps. All because the recovery is like too little. I'm not giving my body enough time to recover. And so this just leads to like half-ass sets. You're not going to be able to perform at your best on the movement if you're training to mild discomfort and you're just giving yourself barely any rest. So this is why I suggest training to like proper intensity, like to failure with like 5-minute rests. Quick thing, one-to-one coaching for the first 10 people that book a call with me, and the first link down below in the description. Now, the simple trick in order to like explode your muscle growth and break your plateaus is pretty simple. Rest longer and train harder. That's all you need to do if you want to break your plateaus. If you're stuck doing 50 pounds or 40 pounds on the incline bench press with dumbbells and you're doing 4 by 12, well, here's a quick way to break through it. Here's what you're going to do: 2 sets and then go to failure. That's it. And then you want to rest between 4 minutes, or although on the incline dumbbell press, I'd suggest like 5 to 7 minutes. And you want to do this because you're giving your muscles a reason to grow. But when you're training harder, you're going to failure. You're pushing past your limits. You're challenging yourself. And because you're challenging yourself, you need to give your body, your muscles, adequate time to recover. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't give the same amount of effort in the second set. So on the first set, right, you get your 40 pounds, and then you go to failure around the 10 to 15 range. Once you get to your like I don't know desired rep, I don't know, like 13 reps, you're good. Then you stop or go to failure if you can. But once you get to 13, you're done, or 10 sometimes. On the second set or before that, you want to rest 5 to 7 minutes. Once you're done with resting, you then go back to the second set, go for 40 pounds again, and go all the way to failure once more. With this method, this is kind of like the dumbed down of the 2 set method. But with this method, you can actually build like you can break through any plateau, assuming you're not like at the extreme like advanced level. Which, if you're watching this, you're not. You're probably like a brown skinny fat person like me, or I was like that. And so when you do this like 2 set method, I should like write that down. But when you do the 2 set method for like breaking your plateaus, muscle growth and muscle strength is so much faster. And again, remember what I said earlier in the video: as you get stronger and stronger and stronger, your muscles will get bigger and bigger and bigger. Because again, they're linear. So again, as you get stronger and stronger, muscles get bigger and bigger and bigger. So just to recap, because like this is like a short video, you don't want to do high volume training to mild discomfort with like a rest time of like 90 seconds. That is not going to help you build muscle fast or at all. You're just going to hit plateaus over and over again. Well, if you do like the 2 set method, which I didn't like provide here, But if you just stick to these like two principles of like train harder and rest longer than 4 minutes, you will break through any plateaus. Like, I'm not joking when I say this. When I first started doing this method, or doing like applying these principles to myself, I swear I broke through all the plateaus that I've been stuck on for the last 2 years, or at the time, the last 2 years, and I was able to make more progress in like couple months that I made in two years of training, all because I decided to train harder by giving my muscles a reason to grow, by challenging myself, and by resting longer so that I can go the extra effort in the second set. But yeah, that's all from me. Remember, one-to-one coaching for the first 10 people. It's the first link down below in the description. Don't forget to book the call. And yeah, subscribe, like, do whatever that YouTube shit. Peace.